Subtracting integers by changing a subtraction problem to an addition problem. So this is one of the most difficult parts of studying integers is the subtraction of integers. And hopefully this will make it a little bit easier for the students. So it starts by explaining that subtracting integers is the same as adding the additive inverse or adding the opposite. So 8 negative 12 is the same as 8 plus negative 12. And so all they have to do is add a plus sign after that first number. So the next slide is pretty simple. It's an introduction. So all they have to do is add a plus sign. 8 negative 4 is the same as 8 plus negative 4. So they're just adding plus signs here. So this is just to help them visualize what it's going to look like. And then they're given several problems to do. They have to rewrite the problem as an addition problem and then solve it. Now it explains what subtracting a negative means. So subtracting a negative means taking away a negative. So if you take away a negative, that gives you a positive. So if you rewrite these equations, 9 subtract negative 2, that's the same thing as 9 plus 2. You're subtracting that negative. So then the students are given some problems to solve. And again, on this one, all they have to do is add the plus sign. So they take the two negative symbols that are next to each other, not this one, just the two that are next to each other, and change it to a plus. So this negative stays. Now they're given several problems to solve. They have to rewrite it and then solve it, give the answer. Now the last thing they're asked to do, and this one's a little bit tricky, is they're going to solve for x minus y. So they're given x and they're given the value of y, and they have to subtract those two. So 6 subtract negative 3 will look like this, and then they solve it. So the next one, negative 3 subtract 10. It's always x subtract y. So that's a little bit tricky. They'll have to do a little thinking on that one. Now all of the completed slides are on here for the teacher. So if you assign this to the students, just make a copy, file, make a copy of the entire presentation, and then just delete the completed slides for the students.